Welcome one and all. My name is Hunter and today is a very special day. Exactly 1 year ago today, I uploaded my first video to this channel titled Hi, which essentially started this channel as well. With all honesty, it's unbelievable to me that a year has passed so quick, and matter of fact, I just learned about this like 2 days ago when I woke up, I looked at the date and I went, oh shit, I have a channel anniversary in 2 days. Now looking back at the things that I did in this last year, I can safely say that I've come a long way and learned a lot of things, although that is not to say that, I kind of learned everything and I'm a perfect guy right now. Matter of fact, I'm so far from it. There's just so much more that I have to try, fail at it or learn. It's just unbelievable. So today I want to take you on a small journey to some of the past videos that I made, some of the key moments that made me realize or, made me want to change or learn something, and generally look at how I progressed through this, what I learned so far. Now don't worry, I'm not going to be giving you a whole background story and why is this channel a thing, what was the hardships or something like that. No, like that super detailed history type of thing is for the far, far future. Don't worry. Now I've talked about this first video already, but for some of you who know, actually my first video is a pen review, not the one that I mentioned just now. And that's the thing, I kind of don't consider that pen review video as my first video just because it didn't start my channel. That video was like a one-time thing back then. I didn't even plan on YouTube. So if you look at my first video, like the high and the ones that came after it during the May of 2019, you will see a couple specific things. First of all, it's quite obvious that I'm a little shy in front of the camera. I don't speak that confident or don't even follow my own structure at times. I get lost in my thoughts so fast. And it seems like I'm lacking, some sort of goal or, a road that I have to follow. It's missing. There's no proper upload schedule in my first videos, and editing is just non-existent. It's really painful sometimes to think about that. I did not edit at all. But back then I was sure that once summer came by, I would, sit down, learn how to edit, and start uploading frequently. The reason why I started this in the first place was the fact that I wanted to talk to somebody, but I totally lacked that, lacked social interactions, lacked people to talk to, and I just needed to talk. It was more of a therapy, and I even mentioned that in my videos. But if I have such a need to talk, why was it that I skipped uploads for weeks, sometimes for months? Well, the truth to that is that I was still shy in front of the camera, and that kind of led me to be afraid of just talking to myself in front of the camera. I would still talk to myself regularly, but I would just not record it. So summer came by and I was so afraid to learn editing. There were a couple of videos that I did put out, but with all honesty, I expected it to be super easy. I never thought that I had to work for it. And I don't mean that by I was just planning to become a YouTuber without trying or something like that. No. The thing is, I was really afraid to start learning to edit because I was so afraid that it's going to be so difficult and it's going to be super time consuming. And at the time I was just tired of everything. After my first year of university, I was just wanting to take a break, wanting to get back to that simple time of high school and just not care about anything, not care about learning anything. But exactly at this time in my head, I started calling my channel an identity crisis because there was no goal, and basically it seemed like I lacked some motivation too. I eventually downloaded the editing software and everything, and once I was back, I again uploaded a little bit. Editing is again not there. I was just cutting the beginning and the end. There was not much going on. The maximum editing that I did was, put some text or a picture, and that's it. There was like nothing, no effort whatsoever in terms of editing, because I was still afraid of it. And this is the time when I was getting like done with all of this. I was like, okay, that's it. I am going to finally sit down, learn all of this, figure this out, and just start doing my stuff properly. Of course, this talk kind of occurred towards the end of my third semester, and the exams rolled in, and I was like, okay, we're gonna focus on this in the winter. I was just dedicated. I was like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna record something. Is like, not only once, I'm gonna be recording almost every day. I'm gonna be trying to learn to edit almost every day. I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna meet with my friend. He knows how to edit. He's gonna teach me how to do it, and I'm just gonna learn everything and do it properly. And fun fact, I came back, and well, guess what? None of that happened. We did record some videos, and I feel like there were 8 in total, but I uploaded only 2 of them, which is just hilarious to think about. They needed editing, those other 6 videos that I'm talking about. Maybe less, maybe more, I'm not sure at this point, but I was still afraid to touch editing, and I kind of wanted my friend to edit it, but I didn't think it through, how I was gonna receive those videos and stuff like that, and it kind of fell apart again. So once I was back, I was like fully disappointed. I was like, okay, I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know anything. And in that time period, of course, the fact that I'm not putting out proper content, no proper schedule, I was just like, okay, this is going nowhere. The channel was staying where it was. I was at around 30 subs back then. And keep in mind, most of these people who were there are there because of the pen review that I made before. So I kind of always stayed in the shadow of the pen review in a way. When I got back, I forced myself to record the personal update video, and then I was like, okay, let's just keep it up, let's push it hard. There was still no editing. I was still just really falling apart and stuff like that. I tried gaming with Project Zomboid, which didn't work out too, and I was just like, okay, what's next? Then I bought a microphone because I was just sure that this is what I was needing. If I had a microphone, I could record from my laptop, and I could perhaps start some gaming stuff because I really play a lot of games, and I would perhaps start recording my audio with the phone in a proper way too. And the video finally bought a microphone channel update was the one that inspired one great thing in me, and that is a short funny intro. And I also got one for my phone, because hey, the audio quality sucks, and oh, it's connected with the jack. Fuck. I did funny sketches before, I did funny short videos before, but I never thought of kind of combining them together with one of those longer videos where I talk. And with full honesty, I really like that. After that, you have the Dusk gameplay, because I really enjoyed that one, and then you have some other student updates, and nothing important. I was still trying to get used to editing with those ones, but when it came to Minecraft video, the 1.16 update, that is when I kind of stepped it up, and I was like, okay, if I envision something, I'm gonna force myself to do it, and I did it. No. Why did you do this? Why? No. How could this be? After that, editing was not a problem for me anymore. At least, I was ready to get down, try something. I did a montage parody just to practice my editing more, which turned out to be quite funny. And I was left with one big problem after that. My channel was still a big identity crisis. I was so sure that I needed like some specific thing, some specific platform, you know? Like you have, I don't know, PewDiePie had Fridays with PewDiePie, or, you know, he had the gaming stuff, you know, the Amnesia series or something. You knew exactly what you went for. Oh shit. You could associate that person with a specific type of content. And I felt like this is what I exactly need. So I was just, you know, thinking, how can I be talking about stuff, you know, being a student and stuff like that. It's not that interesting. I don't even care about it personally sometimes. So what am I gonna do? And then I just came up with the casual talk. I was like, okay, this is the thing. I can talk about anything. I'm not giving a professional opinion, and I'm just gonna have fun. It's like talking to a friend. It's something that I enjoy, and hopefully everybody else will. And then, of course, with time I started, you know, combining the casual talks with the funny short intros to make them more interesting. And then I also started doing more gaming, and in the gaming I started opening the webcam too after I did that live stream for Don't Starve Together, you know, when there was a charity for the coronavirus. It started building up. I started gaining the momentum in terms of, you know, putting out content. I started uploading almost every day, and I really enjoyed it. It was something that I woke up for. It was something that I was always looking forward to. I was like, okay, what's the next thing I'm gonna do? What's the next thing I'm gonna be talking about? And basically this leads us to today, to the 1 year anniversary of this channel. So I know editing now, and I kind of structurize my videos somewhat, and it's no more that big of an identity crisis. I can boil my channel down to 3 essential things. It's gaming, it's the casual talk, and it is, you know, short funny skits, whether that is a montage parody like thing, whether that is something that is not edited but rather, you know, joke heavy, or something like those crazy casual talk intros that I make. But you might notice that there is still something that is bothering me. And this brings me to the future, this year, and what I'm expecting from it. So consider this like a New Year's resolution, but my channel's version, I suppose. Currently, I have a big issue with casual talk, and that is the fact that I scrap a lot of ideas. For me now, I cannot make a casual talk if I don't have a funny intro. And sometimes I'll make a funny intro, but I won't know what to put as a content behind it. The last video that I uploaded, which was not gaming, titled Dead, is actually a casual talk intro. And I did record a casual talk for it. Matter of fact, I recorded 3. None of them saw the light of day, and I'm thinking to actually just finally put together and upload the 3rd one, the last one that I recorded, but I'm still not sure about that. And this is the issue that I'm facing right now. It's not creative burnout or anything. It's the fact that I don't like it anymore. What I mean with this is, you know, I do something, I record something, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with the content. I'm thinking it can be more funny or more interesting or more entertaining, more educational. I don't know. It's just always something is missing, and I'm like, okay, so I made this intro. What it deserves this intro? Does this video really deserve this funny intro? In the end, it just boils down to the fact that I have an intro and I don't have anything for it, and I just upload the intro on its own. It's really bizarre. I know perhaps it's totally unrelatable to you, but I really have this a lot, that I have an idea, I record it, and then I just don't like it and don't upload it or don't edit it at all. This definitely screws my upload schedule for sure, but I feel like I will be able to figure this out. I don't want to say again in the summer, but I'm gonna say in the summer. It's just 1 month till this whole semester is wrapped up and I can go back home, hopefully. And I feel like then I can focus more on this, because now, you know, we have the finals, we have all of this, so it's really a mess. But you'll see next year again, on the 3rd of May, I'm gonna do a similar thing. I'm gonna look back at what I did, what I progressed, and I'm not gonna be as boring as I am right now. Perhaps I'll, develop another trick or add some more funny stuff. I don't know. I just wanted this first one to be a rather serious one for myself in the most of the part, just so I can, look back. I'm taking notes, and when it comes to casual talk, there's one thing I want to clear out. Like, I have a notebook with all of the ideas. That is intros, that is, other gaming stuff, that is short skits, that is everything, literally. All the ideas that I get, I write on this notebook. And if I were to record everything that I have here for casual talk, I would have 6 videos that, are not uploaded yet. But I don't. And, the reason is sometimes that there is a lack of space, there's a lack of intro, or I have an intro idea, but I don't have anyone to help me record it or something like that. It's really bizarre. It's basically a lot of bullshit. That's what I always say to myself. I just kind of try to step it up, get over it, and finally just do the things that I'm thinking. But I feel like it's gonna be way easier for me to do all of this once the summer is here, because I will not be, again, worrying about all the exams that are approaching and the fact that they're online, and there are a lot of ridiculous rules now. I went off topic again. I'm totally sorry about that, but essentially it's been a very, very educational year. I don't know if that's a proper way to say it, but I learned a lot about myself, about editing. I started, doing all these thumbnails. Photoshop is something that I learned just because of it. I started talking more confidently, all of that. It was really a wonderful year. And this will perhaps leave me with one question. Many people think that, starting a YouTube channel is hard nowadays, like, or gaining an audience. You will have to, have all the top-notch stuff, the best audio, the best editing, and all of that. But I feel like there is still place for a new channel that, is growing not only with the amount of subscribers, but growing in terms of the people behind the channel, learning how to make better content, how to improve themselves. I feel like there is still a place for that. There is still an interest for that. Currently, I'm rocking a very strong 45 subscribers count, and I gained my 45th one today, which is actually quite a nice surprise. And while for some people it might seem like a small number, for me it's actually quite an achievement, because to me, if you ask me, I started making everything proper and watchable in the last month, when I started uploading daily, when I stepped up my editing and all the intros and stuff. So I'm actually quite happy that I gained subscribers, perhaps only 20 since I started, or 30, because when I started, as I said, I had an amount of subscribers due to the pen review that I had. And I mean, yeah, the most important thing is, when you're doing something like this, you have to do it for yourself. If you're thinking about all the fame or the money that you're gonna get from it, you'll start doubting yourself. You start questioning whether it's worth doing, and that's not the way you do this. You have to enjoy it. You have to do it for yourself. And as I said, I'm just having the time of my life every time I record something, every time I edit something, and hey, every time I upload something. It's just a happiness, a joy that I cannot replace with anything else. It's something truly unique and special. I'm thankful to every single one of these 45 people that are subscribed to me. Hopefully you guys are gonna stick by with me throughout this journey, and hopefully I'll start delivering better and better stuff as days go by. Well, I'm sorry if this video was too long or too boring for you, but thank you anyways for sticking by, for watching, for being here. And hey, see you next year, when this channel is gonna be 2 years old. Man, time really flies by, doesn't it? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. And don't forget, if there's something that you would like to do, you enjoy doing, just spend some time for it. Even if you have another job, or even if you have to study something, You can always dedicate at least 1 to 2 hours every day to do that one thing. And God knows, perhaps one day you'll get the chance to do what you want full time. Take care, guys, and goodbye.